What is going on today, my lovely people? I just wanted to get on here today and I wanted to share with you my TED Talk experience. Well, more specifically, my TEDx Talk experience. So, this was actually a great opportunity for me to actually speak about the things that I loved. It was just great because I felt like myself on stage when I was speaking, and there was a good amount of crowd. There was I think 30 people there, enough to let you know that, you could feel a little pressure and all that. But I think it's great. Like, when I went on stage, I was hella nervous, of course, right? It's a speaking, like, it's a public speaking event. Of course, I would be nervous, but I felt a sense of freedom. Like, I felt like I was just going with the flow, and I was absolutely just doing my thing. I was doing personally. I think I was doing great, and I had one friend come, and then my mother was there. Shout out to her. I love my mother, and she was so supportive. And to drive from all the way like 1.5 hours to see this show was great because I live alone. But yeah, shout out to her. Kudos to her. But anyways, more on how I felt. So I felt great. I felt confident. Like, to be honest, I don't think I felt more confident in my life than on that stage. Like, when I just, had so much to say. And of course, there was like a cap, right? There was like a time limit. It was, I think, around like 15 to 20 minutes, but I did good. I spoke for like 18 minutes and it was just, I let it flow. Was I nervous? Absolutely. Did I forget certain things? Absolutely as well. But you know what I mean? It was a great experience cuz again, like, I was nervous, right? And to be honest, the screen projector wasn't even working properly in the beginning. It was like glitching and everything, and it was not helping me because I legit had to stand there on stage with a remote control, and I was like, sorry everyone, give me like 5 seconds. It's not that I didn't know how to control it, right? I asked the person before when they were done, right before I was gonna go on stage. I was like, hey, can you help me, figure this out or just make sure I knew it? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I figured it out. But the moment I went on stage, I clicked the exact button that said next. It didn't work. I spam clicked it. I'm like, sorry, everyone, give me a second. And I spam clicked it. It didn't work either. So I was confused, and I didn't let that defeat me. So I started talking, I started yapping about my topic, and I gave it a minute. And after that, it worked. So all of a sudden, the remote started working, and I could, do my slideshows normally. But yeah, it was great, man. Like, it was awesome. And my topic was just self improvement. Like, it was the trap of self improvement specifically, and it's what I mainly talk about on this channel. And I just wanted to, share the message with a bigger audience with a bigger title, TEDx, which is awesome. But yeah, man, like, let me tell you how I actually got started on this. So, I was talking to one of my friends like back in May, we were talking, and then she was like, hey, you'd be a good public speaker. I'm like, hey, thanks. And then I went home and I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I think I could be a public speaker. I think I could talk in front of a stage or in front of a camera freely, just expressing myself. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could do that so freely. And so what happened? Well, it was like pure coincidence. Let me tell you this. It was basically, I think it was when I went to volleyball. Yeah, I went to play volleyball. Right after that conversation, right after school, I just went to play volleyball. And I checked on my phone, right? I could you not. I looked on Instagram and I got a follow request from TEDx and my location. But I'm not going to expose where I live, obviously. But it says TEDx, my location. And I'm like, are we serious right now? Like, I just got requested. Like, I got a follow request. I was like, hold on. Is this my actual opportunity? Right? So then from there, I gave it some time and some thought. I'm like, hey, why not do this? This is a great opportunity for me to discover something new. You know what I mean? And so I did. I applied. I got in the first round. I was so proud of myself. I texted my friend, and it was a great time. And then there came the interview. And the interview part was amazing too. I absolutely aced it. The person interviewing me, they were glad. They were like, yo, you know what? Like, I like your answer. And they said this line specifically. They were interviewing me, and they were like, yo, okay. Okay, obviously they didn't say the yo part, but they were like, whatever my response was, they were like, I was thinking of the exact same thing. And from there on, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? This is mine. Like, I'm getting this. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of ways to apply to this. You could have got, like invited from, I think, Indeed or whatever it was on. But you could have got invited from that. Or you could have just applied. But I just applied. And I got in. And I was so happy, It was kind of a pain in the ass to do, I'm not gonna lie, because it was like, you had to write paragraphs and you had to introduce yourself, and then in that first application wave you had to explain, right? You had to make like a short video, like a 5 to 8 minute video of what your topic is going to be about and why you should be qualified. And in that video you have to talk about your topic, like you have to make it engaged and pretend you're actually on stage. Right, and then you do what I said before. You do another one. Wait, sorry. Okay, so it's the interview, and then you do another. Like you do your actual talk. Like the third round is your actual talk, which is annoying because it's like, oh, you know what? I think this was like literally 20 days before the event, so it was like you had plenty of time to plan it out. And they were being really generous about it too, actually, because they went on and ahead and said that, we could have changed it. Like, this doesn't have to be the set goal. It doesn't have to be the set topic. You know what I mean? Like, we could have always changed it up. So it was just a test to see if we could actually speak and if our speech was actually good enough to perform in front of an audience. But anyways, yeah, it was a great experience. And I challenge you guys that are watching to get out of your comfort zones. I can't speak today, but comfort zones. And to really just experience what it's like to be naturally in a float state and just discover new things that you like to do. And it's a way of self-improving and in order to gain confidence, right? I've talked about this before, but I'm gonna mention it again. It's to love yourself, to care for yourself more, because you know more about yourself and you built yourself up. And since you built yourself up, nobody can tell you what to do, and nothing will destroy you except yourself. There it is again. But it's great. Like, I love that sentence because it's simple. It's not hard to understand, but it means a lot. It'll, help you a lot. But yeah, like, again, go and try out these things. I mean, public speaking might not be your thing. It was my thing. I absolutely loved it. A year ago, 2 years ago, that version of me would have never thought about doing this, Maybe I would have got a follow request, but oh no, I wouldn't have done it. But I loved it. And I think I'm going to continue doing more of it. I'm going to see how I can, get more into this because I love doing this, man. Like, many people, ask me, hey, like, how are you talking so confidently in front of, an audience of people while everyone's, pouring their attention and energy onto you? And my trick is just be confident and know what you're talking about. If you're not confident in your topic, be confident in yourself. Make yourself sound confident. You know what I mean? Like, You can take the most simplest things and you can just go with it. Like, you can absolutely just sound so creative, so confident with it. Like, you don't even have to be a master. Like, find a topic you want to talk about, just talk about it, and people will love, what you're doing. And why am I doing YouTube? Well, I'm doing YouTube because I love to, come on here and share a few messages of my own and to practice my speech. But I also love talking to you guys and my viewers. But at the same time, this is a good way for me to build my reputation, for me to, build a possible career towards public speaking. Because, oh my goodness, I know I'm saying this so much, but I cannot emphasize how much I actually love public speaking. It's such a big passion. It's such a big hobby of mine. I'm hoping I can do something with this in the future. We'll see. We'll see where life takes me. I'm going to be on my journey right here. I'm going to record a lot of content. Like, you guys can let me know if you want to see some other content as well. And, I'm just trying to do my best. I'm going to Thailand soon, so I'll see if I can record some content there. Maybe that'll be cool. Right? Like, let me know if you want to see that. But I'm going to try all sorts of things. But talking and sitting in front of a camera and just doing this, what I'm doing right now, it just makes me happy. It makes me feel good. It's what I like to do. Right? So find what you want to do and pursue it. And make sure nobody can say no. And that's all I really wanted to share today. Just a quick video, even though it's 12 minutes, but it's okay. It's shorter than my other videos. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good day. All right, I'm going to hop off right now because I just came back from the gym and a hot day. I need myself a shower, but you take care of yourself. Take care of whoever you want to take care of. And you got it. All right, see you in the next one.